Hello and welcome to my channel. I've been shopping. Ikea shopping. Now most people we know go to Ikea and they get all these lovely rooms set out and it's like, oh, that would look good in our room, or that settee or that unit, or yes, the units behind me are Ikea's. Me, I've got to be a bit different, as you know. I go in there looking for what I can use in my craft room. What I can help with my sewing stuff. So yesterday's visit, I found this blanket. It's a throw, yes. It won't be when it gets in my hands. It will be cut up and used as backing, or even the front, because that's quite a nice one, isn't it? Even the front stuff. So we have one of those, and then I could have all this and put this somewhere. I could make it a snippet roll. The ideas are flowing. So you cut a band, leaving this on as part of the snippet. One idea on that one. The next one is another throw, and it's fleecy material, which is what I use on the back of, let's just find you one, on the back of these sorts of ones. I put the fleece on the back. Now I'm on my second one of these in this colour, and then I thought, should I have a different colour? So I've gone for that one. Get loads of pieces out of it. Loads of pieces. I mean, £2.50 for that much material. And if you don't use it as a throw, wonderful for me in my craft room. Bargain. Then as we're walking round, when they've got rooms that they're redecorating, they have like big curtains up. Yes, you can see what's coming. But they miss one of those curtains hanging up probably. Oh, I do like that. It's got a nice big bold pattern on it. Anyway, so we walk around a bit more. And I come to the material department, which is where they make cushions and cushion covers. Unbeknownst to me, it's a serve yourself one, which got a bit tricky because it says you choose your material. Because I said to the lady, oh, can I have a... She said, no, you serve yourself. Right, okay. There's distractions there. There's a big table with a big ruler on it. How can I go wrong? Yeah, I could, because it's numbers, and I just don't do numbers. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's the autism. My number perception doesn't work. I couldn't tell you what a litre of something looked like. You could, put it in front of me and you say, which is a ton, which is a litre, and I'm not thinking, I guess. So now I've got to get this material, cut it, give it to the sales lady to put it in a bag and put a price ticket on it. And I'm stood there, I've got this material and I've unloaded it, and there's big scissors there, and I'm thinking, well, if I have a bit as big as a ruler, that sounds about, what is that, a metre or a yard or whatever, I'll risk that. So I did. Oh, I cut up, lovely scissors. I cut it up. And the lady had already made the label because she could see how much I was cutting off. And she gave me that. Anyway, this was what I had my eye on. Look at this. I did get a metre, so there is a lot of it. What I was thinking, which is always dangerous, while I was looking round, I could take a plain backing, cut out one of these, one, you cut as much as you want, don't you? You could just cut the flower, or you can just cut all of it. Pin that and then tack it onto a backing and then embroider on it, or slow stitch on it. I thought, oh, that'll keep me going for some time. There's quite a few on there. I thought, I'll have that. It did cost me, it was £6 for a metre of that. But it would give me endless hours of fun. So I didn't think that was too bad. Then we're walking round and it was a case of, well, I've got coffee jars with threads in them. And I've got coffee jars with the bits of material, the ones that I throw on the big ones. Let's just find that one and I'll show you that one. I showed you it in the last video, but that's the bits that I throw that can come out like that. Yes, there is logic in it somewhere. But I've got 2 of these throwers because I keep all my offcuts. So it's like, what can I put them in? Look what I found. Nice big jars. £3 each. That'll do for me. So now we can dispense of our coffee. Well, we would if they come out. They're obviously jammed in there because I've got so many. That's just... They will come out. I insist they come out. There we go, empty jar. But look. Pretties. And that, let's face it, that's much nicer, like that, to sit on my side than like that. I'm sure you agree. For £3, bargain. One of Lynn's bargains. So as I say, we got 2 because we have the bit jars, and the bit jars need to come in. Now I know this is all packed in here. So how I'm gonna get this out? Force it out. Oh, this is filling up this whole one. Don't tell me I should have got 3. But it's nice because I've jammed it in this one and it's just loosely put in that one. You see, I've filled that one up already. Do I wait for my next visit and get another one of these, or do I... There you go. We'll squash it down and we'll get the other one in, I think. Otherwise I'm not going to have room in the craft room to put these up, am I? Let's, as it goes in, we'll... See, because it's all jammed in these ones. Ooh, ooh. Not on the floor, Lynn. In the jar. Would help. Oh, nearly there. See, the 2 went into 1 in the end. There we go. 2 empties. 1 full one with some bits everywhere else. 1 big one. That's colourful on its own, isn't it? Just to be used like that. They came about because, spare bit in there, because we've been down to see another reel in there. It's everywhere, isn't it? We've been down to see my youngest. And on the table, it was the end of their Christmassy stuff. And there was a really nice jar I saw there that had like the ribbed. And so I had my eye on it, and I went over to her, I said, you don't want this, do you? You know I want it, don't you? Well, what do you want it for? I said, well, to put my threads in. No, we have that out every year, and we have it for our biscuits or sweets or whatever. I said, you sure you can't give it to me? No, it's right. She said, you can get one in Home Bargains or in Matalan. Right, okay. They weren't going to part with it. So I said to hubby, we've got to go and find one of these. We trawled around Matalan and didn't find. I could think there was something like these, but not shaped like those. They sort of tried at it, but didn't get there. So I thought, well, I'll go on Amazon. You know me and Amazon. And in the end, on Amazon, I got this beauty. Now he was he $6.99 or $7.99? Obviously dearer than my £3 Ikea ones, but he's pretty special, isn't he? He's ribbed, and you can see he has my thicker bits of stuff that I put on the big sheets, and it will be used for couching. Couching stitch. Are you? Yes. So I have my 3 big jars now, and all the little ones. I'll still keep them. They might come in handy for something else. You know me. I'm going to croak. Hold on. So we're nearly there, throat. We can do this. So I've got my 3 jars. They will go up on my printer. And I've got a vision, because they're see-through, clearly, of all my bits and pieces. The only other thing I wanted that we were looking around for, I've been after for a while, was a mat that would go on my top. I've seen one of the ladies use it, and she's got this nice grey mat, and I thought, oh, I do like that. Because when I do it on, when I make a video, and it's on just the top, you hear everything. You know, you put a pair of scissors down and it goes crunch or crunch. So then I put a big tablecloth. I bought the big cloth, and that's been on there. But then that sort of overwhelms you of all one colour and what have you. And I wanted this grey felt square. You wanted to hobbycraft and that, you only got like a 12-inch bit. It's not big enough. Anyway, we're walking around Ikea and we're in the kitchen section, as you do. And I spotted this. You see this? It's actually, if you see the label there, and it's got all stitching on it, well, marked. Excuse me, for cutting. It goes in your cutlery drawer. But for me, it sits wonderfully on my top. I'll bring you down. There, you see. So I'm going to dispense of the big cover, and I can just have that bit. No, and I can work on there. I shall have to cut that label off, obviously. So I never go to Ikea just for furniture or ideas. Excuse me. So there you are. So on that note, before I collapse into a heap coughing, no, it's not COVID, luckily, or anything like that. It appears it is either my asthma kicking up, or you look on Google, as you do, and it could be laryngitis, because that is a tickly cough, or you lose your voice, or anyway, whatever. As long as I can play in my craft room and bring you nice videos, we're fine. I could always get a drink, and I'm fine. So I should say on that note, do give us a thumbs up, do subscribe, because there's always more to come, you know there is. And I should bring you whatever I can. So on that, you stay safe, you take care, and it's bye-bye for now.